Okay, hello everyone. Market just open. And my analysis for today is can do both direction, but I'm way more of bullish guy right here. Today, what the analysis is gonna be? It's going to be pre-precision liquidity sweep. Not necessarily liquidity sweep, but we do have the liquidity sweep. No, we actually haven't got the liquidity sweep because we haven't got the confirmation to the upside or the market shift. So it's not liquidity sweep yet for now. Ugh. So what am I going to looking for? Here is going to be confirmation to the upside first. Break structure, 79% closure, inverse value gap, and all other stuff. See, we are going up here on NQ, ES. We're still kind of holding below it, which actually it's could be our continuation to the downside, but I don't really want to enter off that. It's like market open candle. Wait, I want to check my notes real quick. Okay, so I think I have some change for this one, like myself modified, but I don't think I noted, I guess. So because it's happened before, but we just got the manipulation, we haven't got the confirmation. So it's not like we just yet. So what are we going to looking for is 5 minute confirmation first and then manipulation. Okay, that's what I'm going to looking for. Okay, we already got the break structure, so now what I'm gonna need is the manipulation to 5 minute lows. And if I don't get the SMT or what is it? Basically the continuation. Not oh my god. What am I trying to say, bro? I'm fucking sleepy. So basically what I'm looking for is earlier I'm looking for confirmation to the direction that I want, which is to go higher. And for that, I want some sort of break structure, which I do got the break structure now to the upside. And now what are we going to looking for is the liquidity sweep, liquidity sweep. And then after that, we are looking for continuation. And continuation on if the liquidity happen on previous session, the we got the confirmation after market open, but the sweep is happening before it. So I'm still going to look for price to manipulate first into 5 minute lows, and after that I can look for continuation. And also, if I don't get the continuation from fair value gap or equilibrium, I might could get some SMT continuation because SMT is confirmation originally, but if in this continuation case, we can use SMT for our continuation of that 5 minute lows. Okay, so we are moving so high here. We are pretty close to here if we don't get the setup to continuation to the upside and we already sweep this hourly high and turns out we are having confirmation to the downside of that, then we possibly going to flip our bias. Make sure I already connect to my account. In my continuation, let me check Forex Flirt really quick. Empire State Manufacturing Index. The US government is already open, right? I don't know about that one. That is still closed. There was an FP on Thursday. CPI on GBP. NQ, we are very close to this hourly high. We might flip our bias to go for short. We are inside this gap, so it's possible if we're actually going to take some short. But I'm more of bullish because we are delivering off this sweep. So this daily low probably not daily, probably like what? Yeah, I think it's daily. Yeah, daily low. Then we are delivering to the upside after this. So even if we're actually going to make some SMT of that, not gonna lie, I'm going to still continue. It's just like pretty much similar to trade that we took on Friday, which we actually already have there some SMT happening going on. But the thing about yesterday entry is we actually got the continuation before we got the SMT. So basically, technically, we haven't got the SMT, but also, also once uh have some similar thing happening, which for this case, I already got the SMT, and then I already got the continuation. But turns out when I enter long, because the SMT was bullish, I enter long of that bullish SMT, and it's go up to my direction like for a while, just for a while. And I also just realized that the move was actually the sweep to 5 minute high that I was looking for continuation lower. Like I said, because if I want to go lower, I'm trying to find some manipulation to 5 minute high, or if I want to try to go higher, trying to look for 5 minutes low to get swept on 5 minute. And actually, I got that sweep to 5 minute high, and turns out that sweep is actually the sweep to 5 minute high that I was looking for if I try to take short. So the strategy is I might just gonna start actually look for what's it called? If I get the continuation, I'm just going to enter off that. And if I start looking that we go to this 5 minute lows, for example, and then on NQ we make some bearish SMT, bullish SMT in this case. So if I get that, I probably might gonna flip my bias again too long. But again, even for that to happen, I still need my 5 minute liquidity sweep here. Whoever the cost is really high, it's possible if we're actually going to sweep it real quick and then ES still holding below it, and that turns out going to be the one that I'm talking about, SMT. But candle still 2 minutes before it's closed, so it's gonna shut our ass down and see what the market gonna give us. Have pretty cool win streak last week, so hopefully we can do the same this week. Damn, I kinda wanna watch my trade recap on Friday, but if you watch it, then you probably know I fucking delete the file. That's so stupid. It's because I'm trying to edit and cut out the part where I'm showing my credential to my thread of it, bro. I fucking edited twice, and three of it is actually still showing it because I was too rushing when I'm editing it, and turns out it's still there. It was like pretty much three times. NQ is sweep on NQ is sweep already high. Let's check on ES. ES, we're not sweeping it. I'm not sweep it yet. Let's see if we're actually gonna get that continuation. We have better draws to the upside though. Oh my god, this is kinda concerning. Not gonna lie, I think I'm going to take long only, bro. Just like Friday. But still, my objective is still looking for that 5 minute manipulation to 5 minute lows. I might fell asleep on my fucking chair, bro. Well, I'm trying to do something real quick. Alright, alright. See, so here is actually okay. It's not the continuation yet. If it's close bullies, this is actually going to be our continuation to the downside that we could actually enter because we have this SMT of this hourly high, but I'm going to do some experiment here. I'm just going to look. If I do have something like this, I'm gonna look. Do we if we go to the downside, is it better, or to the upside is halfway more better draws and liquidity? In this case, it's we have better draws and liquidity to the upside. See, now we are going down. We might sweep this low. Mike, we do sweep this low now. I hope it's not like strong break structure, because if it does strong break structure, I might be not able to enter off that. Can okay, by the way, I'm still remember we are still bullies. If we're actually gonna go lower, then at least we know something. No, we know something. At least we know that we actually just enter if we have the continuation. Even so, you say have narrative that upside draws better and all of that stuff. Okay, we are we are both sweep it. So now we can just enter off SMT, because probably if this already got swept, both got swept, we now going to need price to have some sort of bullish candle and then retrace. Candle up and then retrace, and then I'm gonna take long. Okay, we have a break. We have a strong break structure. Damn, low key man. Low key, it made me feels, because on Anki we break structure downside. It made me feels like I actually should take short. But here we actually have pretty decent, not too much break, not too strong break. I'm going to still bullish, but now I'm going to look for another continuation. Either we are going to make some equilibrium, or we are going to make some FEG. I'm gonna experiment this shit. If it's lost, then it is what it is. It's crazy, like I don't really care if I lost. Like I wanna sleep, bro. In the end of the day, it's profitable, you know what I mean? We have to keep it like that. Yeah, if we close like this, it's probably break structure. And if this the case, I probably no longer have any narration that I actually want to go higher at this point. Wait, we break structure. That's a problem. Yeah, it's so like it's actually continuation of London High sweeping Asian high. We got the continuation that we sweep this 5 minute high, which also hourly high, which also in this case we are making also SMT of that. So I was thinking like, okay, I think this is the 5 minute manipulation, but again, we actually have a significant break to the upside, which invalidate that. And if we actually want to go lower, I'm going to need price to have the liquidity sweep to 5 minute, not liquidity sweep break structure to the. Now we got the break structure again, which actually now we could also look for some continuation to the upside. Man, what the hell? It's like, oh, what am I trying to do here, bro? What am I actually trying to do here? We break to the downside. We have this breaker block or block if we do actually want to trade continuation. I got a significant break, so I feel like I actually just want to take some short. We have breaker block, order block. Okay. Okay, we hit our okay, we hit both breaker block and order block. Okay, because we already have this huge break structure and looks like a huge momentum for me to take some short of this SMT. I'm going to scale to 1 minute and see if I could get some confirmation to the downside from infravertical break structure and all of that stuff. Yeah. Uh, we also did the same thing here. This is so perfect setup to short. No, it's really perfect setup to short. I ain't gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to enter here because my stop loss going to be way more bigger because it's off order block. My stop loss going to be at here. Stop loss. And my take profit full going to be at this low. Okay, sorry. I want. Oh my god. Let me click here. Take profit. Stop loss. Tronarix 250. I'm gonna sell. What my entry base of order block SMT. Pretty much all continuation was hit. It's 1.2 risk reward ratio, like here. I trade on ES, right? Yeah, I trade on ES. Let's check our trade sinker. Here as usual, we we doubled our, what is it called? Our contracts, because I put it on 2 time, because this one is like 50k account. I actually have two style of entering in this kind of continuation. Either like I scale, like what I saw you guys earlier, I scale to 1 minute, and I actually look for break structure. When I get the break structure, I'm going to put my stop loss at those high that will basically make that retrace and go inside my entry, which is equilibrium, or what is it, equilibrium, FEG, or in this case, our continuation is best of breaker block and order block, which is very rare actually. It's like the second times I got an entry of order block in this year. Not gonna lie. I'm going to check, but the safest area is this high, because this order block area is, we might going to retrace to that high. But I'm going to see if we actually get break structure. Do we actually going to retest higher? That actually going to be hit our stop loss if we actually enter off 1 minute. We'll see about that. We'll see. We'll see about that. Whoa, why is it so snappy, bro? Well, of course, that's because you have that fucking snap. And even and even if we actually going to make some bullish SMT, it's also not gonna valid for us to take long. First, we already break structure. If only we got that after we break structure again on 5 minutes, so that's not gonna be valid. So what I'm trying to do here, again, as usual, I'm going to take partial in here, which do my buy stop is synchronized. I don't know about that, but pretty much let's go on buy limit for our take partial at this low. It's gonna be one contract because we're only in for two contracts for an obvious reason. Okay, we're in about buy limit, so the other one is going to be one. But sometimes also synchronous with this. Yeah, see, it's also synchronous with that. So the way is either we delete this and then we make a new one, for our stop loss for 2 contracts. Okay, now we're safe. Also, I wanna know if I actually can do the different thing because I actually want to get out 80%, which in this case because we have four, if I try to get out 3 contracts, that then it will be 50%. I can only 50% or 90% because 4 contracts. I mean, just imagine it from kind of perspective where okay, so 4 is 100%, 2 50%, and 2 50%. One, which if it's the total is 2 contracts, 2 is 100%, get out 1 is 50% because we can like forex, which is lot size. We can't do that. We cannot do that. So we're just gonna sit our ass down and let the market move. Let the market do its thing. And also, I don't want to take partial of this. No, I don't want to take partial of that. We need to at least go sweep this, especially of this SM bears SMT. To complete that bears SMT, we need to sweep this low at least. Then we can reverse. If it's reverse just after this, then I don't really care because there's no way just go down there and just go immediately to the fucking stop loss. So far, if we enter off this 1 minute, I'm probably going to enter off this break structure to this low, and my stop loss going to be at this high. And if I enter off this, I'm probably going to be just targeting here because I already have a decent amount risk reward ratio. So we'll see about this version. Do we actually going to retest? If it's not, then next time I'm just going to enter just like my usual style, which is just putting my stop loss above those retrace. I mean, it's not uh applicable to everyone, I guess, because in this case I'm using TGR strategy, and it always move like that. It's always move aggressive immediately towards our take profit, and really really rare that we actually going to do some sort of sudden reverse. Yeah, we actually get pretty good entry here if we enter off this. But I'm targeting this regardless. We get the SMT here, just like I said earlier, but still it doesn't really matter because why? Because we just break structure. If we actually want to give me this, you need to break structure again to the upside, and then after that you could give me this that they're actually going to be valid from a continuation of this. Yeah, we're actually gonna be spooked out on 1 minute entry. It's like very close to our stop loss. And we also haven't swept this. If we have swept this, and then I probably move my stop loss at break even on 1 minute entry. Yeah, if I use 1 minute, I probably going to be spooked out with this move up. It's really close to our stop loss. If we do enter on 1 minute, can I extend this one? Uh, So yeah, we are cooked on 1 minute candle. I mean, technically, we already take our profit on NQ, but I'm probably not gonna trade on NQ because literally the one that's showing me bears, the way more bears is CS. So yeah, I kind of feel if we're actually going to go to my direction, it's only until here, and then it's just consolidate. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I just have that kind of feeling because it's like waiting for an entry almost 23 p.m. and then price still holding in this level. I'm going to check if we actually get which one is the low. But still, I 6 7. Oh, sorry. But still, I want. It might be going up just for price to complete the SMT, because we have bullish SMT here. This one. And now we already completed because it's just like low time frame SMT. We actually just swept this 5 minute high, which now technically we completed already. Now we actually start going to our direction. But I feel I still have strong feeling that I just want to put price in here. Sorry, not put price, put my tech partial in here. Okay, price actually start to go to our direction now. Price started to go to our direction now. For complete this SMT, you need to at least come down here, bud. And I'm serious about it, you need to come down here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to connect to my other account because I want to just change this partial on the other account to 3 contracts because I entered 4 contracts on my funding ticks account. So yeah, let's see if I actually just can log in immediately. If I do need to do okay, I need to do some login stuff. I'm going to pause the video lit first for a sec. Okay, I'm in my funding ticks trading view. The only thing, so if you want to know what I want to do is I just want to like change this to one, that, confirm, and then I'm going to change this to 3. That's it. Now I'm done. Just going to close this guy. Oh, look at this. No, we're slowing down, slowing down. We need some huge power. Short for now. I was expecting auto block entry was going to be some one of those strong ass short, bro. Okay, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to back. I'm gonna back. Either I got I got stopped out, or I got take partial one hit. Okay. Just like I said, price just consolidate. Oh, I feel like I just want to get out of this rate, not gonna lie. I don't know how long I'm going to need to wait for this. But on the other hand, I'm pretty sure we need to at least sweep this low first. And then after that, price can do whatever I want. Okay, I'm just gonna let it run, but I feel like I almost fell asleep. Imagine leaving the recording 24 hours. That's crazy. Nice. Push lower. I'll set alarm just in case make some sort of voice SMT, but never mind, it's not for anyways. Because the alarm was just okay. How do I turn off the alarm? Wait, how do I turn off the alarm, bro? There's no notification of it. Well, sorry guys. Hey, okay, it's gone. Alright. Nice. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I need to speak short. It's going to be better if we're actually going to just and then sweep this immediately. Why are we rejecting? Why are we rejecting? Damn, low-key guys, I want to play a game. I'm just gonna change the display to window capture, show trading view, and I'm going to close this. So now you can only just see the trading view, and I'm going to log in some game. Okay, nice big short. Oh, okay, I'm just gonna wait here. It's really close. Or how sudden move down. Perfect. So full take profit. No, it's not full take profit. Hopefully full take profit, but we just hit our take profit one. I'm just going to change this to one because now I only have one contract left. Put my stop loss at break even. I also need to make sure. Oh, it's kind of confusing. So it's still kind of confusing, but it's still better when I'm using this. Okay, now my trading panel is also get disconnected again. Okay, see, it's still set to two. Meanwhile, I will now only have one only. Okay, now this is no risk trade for now. How much we got today's? It's haven't come up yet. Maybe I need to wait for the trade to complete first, and then I can check it out after that. Yeah, but somewhere around $500 here. If it's full TP, it will be around another half, probably another $400. That's going to be $900 total, I guess. Bro, I can't enter a race, man. Okay, I can enter a race here. Um, I'm going to mute the audio so you guys not get bothered by my game background audio. You're falling, falling. Hopefully we can take out this guy. I really hope so. Guys, I don't want to wait until like too long, so I'm just going to flatten all when I got to 100 again, which I did now. So let's check. Go back to display, and here I'm going to flatten all. All right, wait a second. Well, if we wait longer, we might not gonna longer close at 100. Just go to my break even at this point. I don't really care. Just want to let it run at this point. Bro, I want to sleep so bad. Come on. Bruh. This guy's rage baiting me, dog. Still not sure. Probably I need to wait for this trade to be close. Okay, finally, break even got hit. So yeah, this is the trade for today. Take partial and then break even. We'll check here. Okay, I don't know why it's still going on here. So I'm going to flatten all. Okay, but everything was flattened. Let's refresh. Cancel all orders. Okay, everything should be clean. Okay, everything was clear. So let's see on dashboard. It's still not showing my PNL for today. I'm going to start refresh. It's still not showing up. It's also haven't import here. And also for my funding ticks, I only need like 200 dollars to, let's just say $300. I need $300 more to press my account on funding ticks. Still, we still need to expecting some losing day. So yeah, here it's looking good. I feel like it's kind of odds. We enter only with two contracts. I don't know. I just feel like that. I want to see again. I'm going to try just to visualize what am I actually doing. Actually, my stop loss going to be there. Take profit going to be here. It's sell. I want to rigs 250. I mean, it's it's right. Not 250. Technically not 250, but I also can rigs. I'll try 250. Okay, so it's automatically set me to risking only $200 because probably because the contract size, because we up three contract, it's going to make us risk more. So it's probably going to set me to the closest one for me to enter and risking that amount of money in this trade. That's why. And also today it's we do the direct thing by placing our stop loss just above our order block. So yeah, we because we actually get stopped out here if we actually enter on 1 minute, but turns out yeah, we take partial one hit and then break even. So that's it. Let's see. I'm recording 2 hours. Okay, that's crazy. But I'm not. But I'm going to upload it anyway. So yeah. See you guys in the next video. So we have another win day here. Okay. See you guys in the next video. Bye. Peace out.